glad to have you, Ricky, with us. Let's get things underway. The track too tough to tame. We go trackside for pre-race ceremonies.
And now, race fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and move your hats. And Sam Mitchell from New Springs Church in Florence, South Carolina.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Chase fan number 9 here. Welcome to another live stream. Today's the 2021 Sports Clips 200. I'll just keep it short and saying it in its full name. Should be fun. 3 races left in the regular season. Should be good. Tell you that new patch of asphalt's interesting. Hello, Christian. Welcome to the live stream. Today's race, by the way, is 147 laps, 200 miles, same as it's always.
Let's pray. Father, we thank you for today, bringing us together in community once again after so long apart. God, we ask that you cast your hand of safety over each driver, car, pit crew, and first responder here today. God, we ask that you fill this track, fill our hearts, and fill our conversations today.
Still the regular season for the Xfinity Series.
We love you, and we thank you for your son, Jesus. In his name I pray. Amen.
And here to present our nation's colors is the Lake City High School Junior ROTC color guard.
The Truck Series, their playoffs start continue tomorrow. Then for Cup, it starts as well.
Please welcome Life Scholarship recipient and Cooper University Jessica Tutton.
Let me look at the website.
Can you see why the dawn what's so bright?
Let me look at the JSQ website.
At the twilight's last gleam, moon's cross strays and bright stars.
They start on September 25th at Las Vegas. It's only now Richmond and Bristol that remain on the regular season.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ready for racing here at Darlington Raceway. Can anyone get in front of Denny Hamlin? We're about to find out.
So what came first, the grilled cheese or the burger?
So you know the burger has been first. You go back 100 years. Cheese has been around 100 years. So
Exactly. Okay, got it. Grilled cheeseburger. So
wow, this is a good debate.
Imagine having the elite performance of the year. Now with Skechers. Enhance your traction, durability, and stability with Skechers, featuring the top-tier performance of premium Goodyear rubber. Get all-season performance with Goodyear and Skechers.
There's a buzz in the air in Kansas. Maybe it's the roar of fans back at the track, or the anticipation of 8 drivers hoping to make it to the championship 4. Maybe it's the pulse of the heartland, showcasing 3 races
Ty Dillon's replacing Brett Moffitt in the 0-2 for the Xfinity race. Oh, hello, Eric. Sorry, I was looking at some tweets and all that. Right. Well, no problem, Christian. No problem.
Now through Labor Day, turn your car into cash today. Drive a new Accord Sport, now only $349 a month during the Honda Summer Sales Event.
At Snap Honda, it's all about you.
It's all here. For every season, on the pavement of off-road, Elk Road Power Sports. F01 is a selection of motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, scooters, watercraft, and snowmobiles. You won't believe what we have to offer. Elk Road Power Sports is the #1 power sports dealer in Northern California. If you are looking for outdoor adventures, come on in and check us out. Just off 99 in Elk Road, or you can find us at HEPowersports.com.
Oh, yeah, I remember some of those moments.
I don't think he's the
I'm broke.
He took on the best, and he beat the best. I can't even put into words what it means to win in Indianapolis. My son, Justin Haley, he might be one of the best you've ever seen on super speedways. It's NASCAR Xfinity Series racing from Darlington. VFW.
Hello, John. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you here.
Due to COVID protocols, Justin Allgaier's crew chief is not here this weekend. Next man up, race engineer Alan Hart. Alan Hart's been a part of Justin Allgaier's life since about 2013 and has called many of the on-track situations with Jason Burnett, the normal crew chief, throughout time. So today, they're just hoping for a straightforward race. Alan just this time gets to be the voice and maybe lose a little bit of sleep this week getting ready for it, Parker.
One guy not losing any sleep, Dave, is Justin Haley, the winner at Daytona. He was visibly emotional in victory lane because this season has been so tough. But he told me something interesting today. He said, I've won two speedways before, but this racetrack here at Darlington, I've struggled here. If I go and get just a top 5 finish, that would
Oh, they did?
then that win.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Daytona. That's incredible.
Parker Daniel here certainly starts in the right spot to be able to win the race today. He is on the pole for this afternoon's race, but told me a moment ago, if I'm going to win, I know I have to beat my teammate, Danny Hamlin, to do so. He also said this spring race here taught him a thing or two about Darlington. He said, always approach this race very cautiously. But in the middle of that race, they lost the tire, had the pit, they came back to finish fifth. He said, today, I will push Darlington like I did. Aggressive from the start. We'll see the payoff for this first ever Xfinity Series win. Let's get the Xfinity Series race at Darlington kicked off by cranking the engine.
Oh, wow.
And now, race fans, to say,
Wow.
fans, 110 Motorsports, please welcome VFW Commander-in-Chief, Matthew Fritz Miocic. On behalf of the veterans of foreign wars of the United States, and our wonderful partner, Sportsplex, it is my honor and privilege to say, drivers, start your engines!
Yeah, I heard about JTG's charter. All the Of course, they choose Ricky Stenhouse Jr. over Ryan Priest.
This is T-Mobile, America's leading 5G network. This is Apple TV Plus. And now, only T-Mobile gives new and existing customers 1 year of Apple TV Plus on us. That's a year of Apple originals like Ted Lasso and The Morning Show. So more people can watch them all in more places with 5G on the largest 5G network. Apple TV Plus on us, America's leading 5G network. Only at T-Mobile. When someone says comfort sandwich, the first thing you should think of is Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. The second thing you think of is all those fixins melting and mingling in Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. The third thing you think of is how you might work Arby's prime rib cheesesteak into your schedule today. And the last thing you think of is Arby's prime rib cheesesteak. Arby's, we have the meat.
Every customer has their own safe light story. This couple loves camping adventures, and their SUV is always there with them. So when their windshield got a chip, they wanted it fixed fast. They drove to Safe Light Auto Glass for a guaranteed same-day in-shop repair. We repaired the chip before it could crack, and with their insurance, there was no cost to them. That's service you can trust when you need it most.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need. And since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free.
Ace is the place for helpful hardware, folks.
NASCAR NBC is brought to you by Sport Clips Haircuts. The pros invent hair. Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR. Visit GoCreditOne.com. And by Toyota.
Oh, I'm really happy to have Iowa back on the schedule. I really don't mind the whole double header thing, but you gotta try every once in a while, if you know what I'm saying. Nonetheless, really glad to have Iowa back on the schedule. Not gonna lie, I kind of do want to see NASCAR return there since they've had some good racing there in the past, especially the Cup Series and all that.
And here's today's starting grid brought to you by Sport Clips. What a great place for Daniel Hemrick to potentially get his first win. His racing has been very dominant this racetrack. They start up front alongside the hottest driver right now in the Xfinity Series, AJ Allmendinger. For a couple of Las Vegas drivers around the Curbstone breaks a little bit farther back in the field. That's considered the favorite of the day. Really sad to see Danny Hamlin driving that 54. It has had a lot of success already this year. You got Austin Cindric back here in row 12. AJ Allmendinger, Cindric, fighting for that regular season championship. Cindric's going to have to work that out for him today. They're running back in row 14. Remember the starting lineup set.
First race I watched at Iowa. Let's see.
Back there already. All right, Ricky, we're going to challenge you right away. Let's dial up on the radio. Brandon Jones, Ricky, if you can chat with him just a little bit as he's coming off pit road.
Hey, Brandon, Ricky Carmichael up here at NBC booth. You got a copy, bud?
I did. What's going on, guys?
We're just ready to watch you do battle. Hey, man, you've had a lot of luck here. You won here last
I don't
year,
remember
third here.
because
And, man, what is it about this racetrack that really suits your style?
the first race I watched at Iowa was actually 2019.
Yeah, what's your first thought on that new patch? Think it's slippery?
It's nice to have Ricky Carmichael back in the booth. It's been a while since we've heard from him. I'm very well aware that he ran in Xfinity and in trucks as well. So back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. So it's nice to have some old faces make their return.
And let's talk a little bit more about that patch. Yeah, so basically overall turn 2 here going to the pavement started to age really too quickly. There were some parts breaking up. We see racing delayed because of that. So going to City Hall, we can no longer kind of patch it together. We have to really repave it. 600 feet of fresh pavement by about 32 feet wide. And one of the
yeah, I've heard about that. And my question is, what are your guys' thoughts on this repave, or should I say this patch in turn 2? It's really interesting that they put an asphalt patch there in turn 2. I mean, we can't wait to see how it favors for these drivers.
Jeff, you had success with this racetrack. What do you think about the new pavement here?
Well, I originally thought it would be tons more grip. Like, it would even be a conversation, but then NASCAR has a way to measure the grip, and when they measured it, it had less grip than the other part of the racetrack. And every team member, every driver went, what? How is that possible? And so there's just so many unknowns. What I think will happen is I think it'll have grip right off. I think that grip will get bigger. Ricky, you were on the track. I mean, were you able to feel anything?
I mean, it was hard to tell. Probably wasn't going fast enough. But what I will tell you, I could feel the transition from the new patch to the old track. I did feel it wasn't completely smooth and a little bit lower in that new groove there. There's a little bit of a bump before you got to the transition. So it's going to be interesting, especially when these guys have way more speed and more load, and how it affects the race car.
You're going to guess any which way? I would guess less grip. If you guess like it has a bunch of you wrong, oh yeah, bad guess.
That's a good thing that these drivers probably can't hear us right now. But I'm guessing that's what you don't want to hear. Right?
It's rattling around in their helmets. They're not sure what to do either. They're trying to make a decision.
Hey, let's get a few more updates. Marty, we'll start with you.
Okay, Rick, Denny Hamlin trying to become the 4th different winner of the 54 car this year, joining Kyle Busch, Ty Gibbs, and Christopher Bell's riding down pit road, checking that pit road speed right now. Annually, Denny Hamlin picks one Xfinity Series race. It's always here at Darlington. He told me moments before he climbed in the car, never has running this Xfinity Series race been a bigger advantage than this year. Why? That new pavement everyone's talking about. Denny said, I'm going to get 147 laps of experience that no doubt, Dave, will help me for tomorrow.
Marty prepping us for the September 25th Xfinity Series playoffs, which begin in Las Vegas as Las Vegas native Riley Hurts. He'll be carrying the South Point.
Oh, wow. Riley Hurts got a cool-looking helmet. Not going to
And he'll be in those playoffs if he can win or stay above the points cut line. He's plus 68 coming in, but he's 12.
Interesting fact here about Will Power.
Up in that order with a good race today.
They should have stayed at Baltimore.
Full-time driver is normally Brett Moffitt for our motorsports, but earlier today he came down with medical issues, so the team had to find a replacement. Enter Ty Dillon, who at 1 o'clock today was picking up his truck from the dealership. His phone rings. It's our motorsports saying, can you get down to Darlington and drive this car? He scrambled home. His bag was packed with all his race gear. He grabbed that, called his buddy Andy Petrie, who was a helicopter, who flew him down here. And I watched Ty Dillon walk into the garage here at around 2:45, fully dressed as race. You can go sit in that race car for the first time, which was what, about an hour ago? He's now going to be starting this race. You see him going to the rear for that driver change. Good little scheme on the hood, too. A little bit of a throwback. Yeah, horsepower right on the hood. I kind of like that. Yeah, old school. All right,
So he did? Interesting.
Rick, don't blink. We talk a lot about the 7,500 tomorrow and the length of the race. Well, this is the Xfinity Series race, one of the shortest on the circuit. 1.366. Look at the odd shape of Darlington. 25 degrees down to turns 1 and 2 with that fresh pavement we talked about in the exit of turn 2. Then you go down into 3 and 4, 23 degrees, but a much tighter radius. We see it's really easy to overdrive turn 3. That's it. We can talk about it. The guys are watching.
A little bit, especially with the blacks. Well, obviously it's the darker surface, so yeah, it does kind of reminds me of that.
Longer than you ever want to stay if you're in your tires. And with 4 sets, you got to try to time it right. We use them all, and we expect the competition yellow somewhere in the middle of this first stage.
And we can talk about that grip trip all you want, but how about listening to Justin Allgaier about it?
Kurt, not sure about that yet, but hopefully I love it too. Just a heads up, the 3 is going to be probably about the next 6 behind me. You're all kind of on the same page that, you know, getting through 2, there's a lot of question marks about it, but they lead to that start here.
cautious to say the least at the start. Well, I believe it.
All right,
Look at all the
here we go.
living room, and the fans in the grandstands here, able to enjoy what it's going to be like going through there the first time at speed. It's happening right
I'll have to
now.
think about that first. But anyways, here we go. Green flag.
Some opting to go below it, others right through it. It's Daniel Hemrick now front.
And the 18's out.
One thing we do know is that the rest of this racetrack is very switched. This racetrack is worn out. There's no grip whatsoever. I saw a lot of few cars slip through that grip strip. Let's see what they do this time, bud.
Oh yeah. Oh, car in the wall. It's the 8. Yeah, I heard about it. Raja Karuth driving for Tommy Joe Martins and Caesar Buckra. That's to start off small before it can go big as always. So yeah. Back to your question, John, about the PJ1, which track it works at. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I've been kind of mixed on my views of the PJ1 at certain tracks has been kind of mixed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to still think about it first. The 8 car is still running.
Look at this. Closing the gap now. Justin Allgaier has got to the back bumper of the 18 of Daniel Hemrick.
Allgaier, the winner from the spring race here, mentioned this in Atlanta. 2 tracks that he's won at. Lower grip. Had him circled on his calendar. I really think that helps a driver. When your mental approach is, I can win at this track, and then you prove to yourself, you have to come in kind of on your tiptoes. A little more excited, Dave.
And there's the tiptoe area right there. After the second time through that new patched area, Justin came on the radio and said, it is really, really slick over there. But you can see, Steve, you talked about it, the confidence level this driver has to attack it once he understands it. And after 4 laps, he does.
So, Jeff,
He understands most of it.
So, Jeff, by now, do you think that these guys know what they got through that patch for the most part, like with the grip level is concerned?
I think they know right now.
I also saw Matt DiBenedetto's Darlington throwback. I believe it's a throwback to, I think, Elliott Sadler, I think.
As it bumpers up, it will change more than it normally would because it's brand new asphalt has an opportunity to change more.
Uniqueness about this racetrack right now, they're running pretty much on the white dotted line or closer to the apron. But as the tires wear out a little bit more, we're going to skip running right up against the wall.
So one guy that always seems to find his way to turn to a little different than everybody else is this bright 54 right here, red and white car. That's Danny Hamlin. There's one Xfinity race each year. This year, as we mentioned earlier, he normally runs this high exit of turn 2, but last time through, he ran right around the bottom. He just ran around the bottom right here. He's methodically working his way through traffic. This is going to be a perfect example. He's going to let the 39 slide up. He's just going to work his way underneath it. That right there is Darlington. That's how you do it. Right now, he's going to test the 39 to see if he wants to drive here too wide, and I can't imagine Cena's going to want to.
Eric, one interesting thing Denny Hamlin told me before the race, he said with all the inexperience in the field, he feels like his experience really pays off. He said what that means to him is, depending on how his car is handling, he can place his car in different spots here at Darlington. Jeff, he can't do it in every racetrack, but then he feels like sometimes if his car is tight, he can put it in a certain spot, and it'll help the car handle better. He feels like that's his advantage here at Darlington.
Oh, I agree with him 100%. I love that Ray Hendrick paint scheme. Virginia Motorsports legend, modified racer, late model sportsman racer. I love seeing that on the car. And I'm going to tell every young driver, if you want to know how to drive Darlington, you watch this guy right here. You watch Denny Hamlin. He's going to show you in 3 and 4 how to do it.
Jeff, are we seeing right now Justin setting up Daniel Hemrick for the pass?
It looks like to me Justin's car is better over turn 3 and 4, he's able to stay a little bit lower, a little bit straighter on corner exit. Over here is where it seems like in the 1, it seems like Henry can carry more speed right there.
Well, and that was the thing that I learned when going from motorcycles to car racing. That people did. It took me forever to learn is aero. You get behind these cars like, man, you're by yourself. You're feeling good, but then you get behind the car, and the next thing you know, the nose takes off.
And this is what Justin wants to see. He wants Henry up the racetrack because just what you said, it puts downforce on that 7 car because he's able to stay under him now. Henry's moved up the racetrack. Tires are old, 11 laps. He's moved up the racetrack because he doesn't have to turn the wheel as much. It's easier for his car, and that car will make the hard to pass harder for the 7 of Alba. And out the window for the 18. I think he's been dog long enough. You know what? You can have it. I don't know.
Steve's got the grill on the grill, so they told him to let the 7 go by, and the temperatures had gotten to the point where they were a little too much for the team to stand. They told him let the 7 go by. That's why the hand came out the window.
Thanks, Marty. Great update. I thought he was just tired of getting pressured. That was Rob busy. Got to get behind somebody and then lead off.
Excuse me. What year is it, please?
It's a 79 MD. Not for the line.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Oh, I just remembered. Pompeii was destroyed in 79 AD.
What's a volcano called?
Volcano.
That's what volcanoes strike me. Not Vesuvius.
Not Vesuvius. For real.
How do we stuff Reese's peanut butter, pretzels, caramel, peanuts, and chocolate into Reese's Big Five? Wait a minute. How do we do it?
I'm tired of being left off company enough. Can someone tell me how we do it? That's sorry, Reese's.
A lot of people think dealing with COPD is walking the park. If I had something to help me breathe better, everything would be fun and nice. But I still had bad days, flare-ups, which can permanently damage my lungs. My lungs need protection against flare-ups. So, it's time to get
Well, all you just gotta do is get behind somebody.
Lungs deserve the real protection of breastfeeding.
Then, well, it's pretty simple to do. Well, actually, no, it's probably not something to get debris off your grill. You gotta get behind somebody.
Breast won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
For real protection, ask your doctor about Breztri.
2 moms on a yacht. Really in the backyard in the blow-up pool. Like, it's a bit sunlight. It is. You can pretend. I pretend all day. Son, I found cork slushes. I could totally see myself drinking this on the boat. Oh, yeah.
Leave this at the summer you taught them what it means to serve. The summer of hauling happiness by the ton. And bringing them hardware by the handful. Where traditions were passed down on the tailgate. And the only thing more powerful than the feeling was the truck that took you to it. During the Grand Labor Day sales event. Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2021 Ram 1500 models.
Caution has come out for 21-year-old Carson Ware. Rick and brother Cody. And Spud about to turn 4. Take another look. You see this Exeter turn 4, very low grip area of the racetrack.
Yeah, he lost it.
And around. Spins to the inside. Good news for the 74. No contact on the inside wall. I thought this might actually be considered the competition yellow. NASCAR said it is not. So they will give these drivers another yellow in a little bit. But under this caution, could be timely for that 18 car, Marty. He's coming down pit road.
Yeah, and they have not diagnosed what could be a bad plug wire. They did find something wrong with the engine on the 18 for Daniel Wheeler. I don't think it was related to the debris. They're going to come back down pit road this time. The field getting 1 to go, so it's going to be a little bit of a race for this 18 team to see if they can get this fixed and get it back out before the start of this.
Well, at least Hemrick got a break.
Well, it's like to see, so 18's got to come in. So the best way to do this is you actually open the hood, you can check the temperature of each tube of the header. And one of them's going to be cool, right? So whichever cylinder is not firing, and try to see right here, it looks like they're going to change the plug wire. Easier said than done on a car that's run 50 and laps. Everything under the hood extremely hot.
it's okay. We'll get the top yellow.
So I love that coaching right there from the crew chief. We heard Dave Rogers calmly get on the radio and say, listen, guys, if we lose a lap, that's fine, because he knows the top yellow is 5 or 10 laps away. So let's sit on it early, fix it one time, he'll get the wiggle around as the field is rolling down the back stretch coming to green. Now, the issue with he's early on pit road, so watch. When he leaves right here, he's going to fire the pit road to run. So they're very close. So the car still standing on 16, Rick, I'm not sure they fixed it.
A little rough there still. They had debris on the front, but obviously that wasn't an issue what they were dealing with. So he'll come off the pit road. It will stay on the lead lap. You're behind him. Getting ready to come to the green.
Now restart on older tires. We'll see how this works out.
Yeah, Bill Greg said he was running good, and he's lined up. He put that inside.
All right, here we go again. Restart.
Inside of row 1, all guy on the outside. Get back to racing.
Nice there. Squeeze is coming up for lane at green number 2.
So that lane choice that Bill Greg just took. He came out of there third. That was a great decision to go to the bottom.
All guy on the digger. Gregson. 1, 2, 3. Haley and Harrison Bird rounding out the top 5. Gregson trying that high line now as you look to take second away from all the digger.
Great move by the 9, rolling that top of 3 and 4 with a little bit of momentum.
Daniel Henry, he did say the engine is now fine. It was a plug wire that had come off speed. That was the issue. But now the engine is fine. I told him, hey, just limp around for now until we get that pump caution.
That's a great update, Marty. I didn't know if they were going to have to change the plug wire since it fell off. They came off the spark plug or out of the distributor, but good news for the 18. And with knowing that the Cobb Yellow is coming, they can just take it easy on their tires and see Denny Hamlin pop out of line right here. Denny Hamlin jumped on the outside in 3 and 4. Found by Harrison Burton and then had good momentum down the front straightaway to get by Justin Haley. That experience paid off.
Steve, as hard as this racetrack in low tires, chance of not changing tires with competition caution?
I for sure would not change them. Because I don't want a chance of not having a set in that final stage. Remember, that's the one thing about stage racing. You would think the Cobb Yellow would be automatic coming to the tires, but I only have 4 sets in my pits. So I know I need one at the end of stage 1, one at the end of stage 2, and that last stage is the longest. If you get a couple of yellows as you're on board Denny Hamlin, great move by AJ Allmendinger right here. You just can't not have a set of tires. I mean, if you're in a loose spot, make it stage 1. Don't make it a technical race.
Hamlin started at 14th. He's up to 3rd already. All guy. Gregson, Hamlin, 1, 2, and 3. And what an amazing career Denny Hamlin has already had here in the Xfinity Series. 5 wins and 13 starts. And you look at all of the field in comparison to Denny. He's got 5 wins and the rest of the field 2.
And this is an incredible opportunity for the younger drivers to learn from someone like Denny Hamlin, what he's doing, what his lines are like, how he's able to go through traffic. Easier said than done, right? And that was what I was always trying to do. A short time.
Grosjean replacing Hunter Ray at Andretti next year.
And where are they making up time? Depending on their laps on their tires, right? He's going to put his car.
I think Grosjean's better off at Rick Ware.
Right now in 3 and 4, it won't be long. He's going to be on the wall. He's going to be all that it gets in the caution right
Competition
here.
yellow.
Denny Hamlin is going to teach these guys if they're willing to learn. Like, take your time to pay attention to what he's doing.
He has taught us a lot. As a matter of fact, when we're riding along at the Toyota.
Hello, Zachary. Welcome to the live stream. Race going good so far. We've had 2 cautions already. This one being the competition caution. Allgaier and Hemrick have had their hand at the lead. But yeah, it's been decent so far.
So now the drivers will decide. Will your crew chief have you come to pit road? Will you change tires? Depends on where you are. Well, NASCAR Drive, that's your live racing opinion. Follow your favorite drivers with high definition in-car camera. All you have to do is visit NASCAR.com/drive, or you can download the NASCAR mobile app today.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, as I was mentioning, Rick, the strategy if you're a driver that thinks he has a shot at winning the race is to save those tires for later in the race. But we mentioned the playoff. situation. The driver's in, the driver's out. Currently, Michael again is below the cut line. And a big chunk of points. I don't know if you can make them up with points, but yes, he adds. He's currently running 11. Gamble, take tires now, drive back up inside the top 10 to try to score points. That would be the only reason, in my opinion, you would try to take tires right here. We'll see what these leaders do. I just scored a picture on that final stage.
And just a reminder, at the end of each stage,
And pit road is open.
And so drivers that are fighting for the
Think.
championship.
No, wait, it's not open. Never mind.
Just trying to get into the playoffs. They need any points they can get. So they would be trying to get those end of stage points. So far, no takers on pit road. We'll get ready for the restart from Darlington. We come back. The fact that this recent ad showed up at this exact moment proves that your devices are listening to your stomach. Right about now, we can all use a pancake or a burger or a burrito or an omelet. Hello. Well, wait, go back. Let's talk about these pancakes. Okay, now I'm hungry. We can all use a pancake.
I've always wanted to do that.
Next round on me.
With Voltaren arthritis pain gel, my husband's got his moods back.
An alternative to pills, Voltaren is the first full prescription strength gel for powerful arthritis pain relief. Voltaren, the joy of movement. Here we go! Get an incredible summer offer on a new Honda, only at the Honda Summer Sales.
Yep, that'll be something to walk the seat.
For a limited time, only at Pivot Express.
Get an incredible summer offer.
Yep, it's amazing how the season flies by, especially with only a few races.
NASCAR on NBCSN is brought to you by Credit One Bank. There's a credit card at NASCAR. GoCreditOne.com. Ford, Built Ford Proud. And by Sport Clips Haircuts. The pros in mixed hair.
Ricky, you stole my car. And you took it for a ride. And then it was amazing to me listening to you when you were on the apron of the racetrack. What were you experiencing?
I mean, you just hear all the debris hitting the inside fender wheel wells and people.
Oh yes, I definitely remember the first time IndyCar ran at Portland, especially with that wreck on the first lap.
There's a lot of dust, gravel, whatever it might be. So you got to imagine that stuff on your tires. You don't see these things off, scuffing them off like this. It makes a big difference going to one another thing. Then it took me a while to learn. It's like I didn't think that it made a big difference cleaning those tires off, but it does. You certainly do not want to go down into turn one and have any kind of anything on your tires.
You talked about how dirty and dusty it was. Let's go take a listen while you did that ride. Just the little rocks and sand that comes out of the asphalt and it just beating up against the car. And people ask why is this racetrack so hard on tires? Well, that's part of the reason. The track is so abrasive, it just eats the rubber right off of it.
Almost like a cheese grater, right? Just peeling layers of those tires off the tire.
When we saw Daniel Member, he did it. He came out about 30 seconds. So let's see, with how many tires and how important they are, how far can he get? How far up can he get with these new tires? He's going to feel like Superman. His car's going to drive so much better than everybody who's around.
All right, here we go.
Inside line and Allgaier will be on the outside. Again, didn't change tires, so
All right, here we go.
still awesome. See how much grip they have. And those that did come to pit road, how much change it will be with the pressure tires. We'll get it off to our racers.
You know, Gregson hit on the bottom of the ladder, trying to take this lead. I got a good restart.
Very good.
Was able to
Clear,
have that momentum on
clear
the
them well.
outside. You're talking about, Jeff. It's amazing how much more speed you can carry. No hanging pass for second. Over the top, trying to get it right there. Allgaier running the bottom, pulling the top looks better as the tires get older. On restarts, you probably want to go the shortest way around the racetrack. Right along with Anthony Hamlin here. Pay attention to 3 and 4. Listen to the throttle. He goes back to the throttle and pretty much stays in it. Now, as we ride with him in turns 1 and 2, listen to how different it is.
Yes, down. Yeah, NASCAR should just use the point system that IndyCar and those other series are using. They should just get rid of the playoffs altogether for Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, and bring it back. Just make it normal again. Forgot to do. Wait till the next caution comes.
He's got a decision that he's going to go to the bottom, Noah went to the top. Can he go to the throttle and clear Noah? Noah's going to get a good run over exit. Now Denny Hamlin has
Oh yeah. Also, double points for crown jewel race, like the 500, the 600, and I guess the Brickyard 400. I guess you call it that. I don't know.
Where can I take advantage of Noah Gresham? Where can I make this pass? What is the strength of my car? What's the weakness of his?
And that's what veterans do. You know, he knows exactly what he needs to do, where he needs to move the car. He knows aero-wise, aerodynamics, where his car is going to be able to make the pass. And that's something that time
Daniel Hemrick's on the move.
Experience. Here comes Daniel Hemrick with those big tires, Marty. And here comes Daniel Hemrick, guys. That's what good tires being here at Darlington.
Yep, 7,500 too.
So there's Goodyear tires, Jeff. He's getting the top 10 before they get back to the start finish line. Oh yeah, this is a good move for these guys. Assuming Steve, they don't get a lot of cautions to get him back with the lead.
Yep, Greg's into the point.
looks like something's wrong with the 7, and he has slowed down. And now both the 9 and the 54 have gone by. Allgaier all the way back to 3rd.
I think what's wrong with the 7 is the tires are not. That's how quickly things change here. The car's just not driving the way he wants it to.
No reported problems for Justin Allgaier in that black 7, except that this end of the racetrack is not as good against the competition as turns 1 and 2, and we saw the front 2 go by. And look at what the 54 is doing now. Denny Hamlin behind the wheel of the 54. Joe Gibbs racing all over the back bumper of Gregson, trying to take the lead away. Gregson trying to hang on to it.
You can see what Denny Hamlin is doing. Denny Hamlin trying to pull the air.
Nice, put up a good battle, right?
Get that car loose. Denny Hamlin knows the tricks. He knows that's what he needs to do. But these cars make way less grip than the Cup cars that he drives normally. And he knows that. The more you know what, he's going to drive this car in there and get that right front fender as close to the left rear quarter panel of Noah as he can. There you go, drive in there. Pull the air off of it. Struggle that Denny's having is right here.
curve too. So he gets a little gap, which he needs. Just get down here. Here you go. I think Denny's better at this end, but he's better on the top. Now Noah goes on top. Denny's going to try to turn left. Stay on that corner panel on exit. Game over. Montes, that is so well done. And listen, when I grew up racing here, you didn't get in that spot. Somebody got underneath you off before you get into it and won. These guys, they just keep battling.
There was a battle and no aggression, but it's getting Hamlin up front. We're going to have to non-stop.
Check that out. Internet that's one step ahead.
Yeah? Mine's always got my back. Okay, chill. Mine's fast at the market. Okay, that's fast.
My internet so fast.
Yeah, that's because you all have the same internet. Xfinity X5. It's so powerful, it keeps one-upping itself.
But you don't have to do that.
USAA is made for the same pilots. From that, you can come to a stop with barely a bomb. You see it. Who announces her intentions, even if no one's there. Sergeant Ward. Please room for her room. With USAA Safe Pilot, you drive safe. Save up 30% on your auto insurance. Get a quote and start safe. USAA. Put your name up for your paid for.
What was Mark again? No, tell you about it. Let's go places.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game. And sometimes you got to refresh to be fresh. Welcome to the Eat Fresh, Be Fresh. When there's so much room, some say you can't fit one ad. I say, we're talking new All-American Club. Deli style under those at Turkey. And,
That's a new steak and cheese.
oh yeah, that's the one with the new season.
And that was the new MVP Parmesan favorite.
Right. Which makes the next level food. Oh, Subway level? But I'm out of time.
You're invited to join 16 daredevils on a crisscrossing journey across the world of speed, setting it ablaze with full
Pretty much, and well, this was one of his schedules. One of his scheduled starts for this year, so
Wouldn't it be great right now to be able to listen?
and of course, yeah, I remember that wreck last year.
When you can go inside the headset with access to the NASCAR scanner, only $4.99 for the playoffs. Visit NASCAR.com/scanner to start your subscription today. You're watching the NASCAR Xfinity Series, sport clips, haircuts, VFW, Raceway, and all right, drivers, what a move the 18 is making here. Daniel Hemrick takes good advantage of the Goodyear tires.
Well, new tires, obviously, Daniel Hemrick flying up in the field in no direction. You saw he was sideways off the curve, too. For Daniel, right here, Noah, as soon as he had a little grip there, he's spinning the rear tires down the straightaway going straight.
Man, Hemrick's
Great camera work. The car actually bottoms out, then probably as if
dang Hemrick's on the
it's a
move.
little bit light. That's a handful.
Yeah, Bill Grayson has handled lots of racetrack, Marty. What you saying?
Well, you see that car dancing around off turn 2 there a moment ago. Noah's saying the rear brakes are locking up. It's worse here in 1 and 2. So you have quickly behind the wheel. Rear brakes locking up in Darlington. What would that do for you?
I don't know how he could be driving if the rear brakes are locking up. I mean, that would be a catastrophic event. Maybe he's got too much rear brake in it. Maybe he's doing the driver exaggeration thing that they tend to do. It's really hard to manage anything with them locking up.
He did say it's an intermittent, Jeff, but it is locking up on occasion.
Steve, I don't even know if that's the case. I don't even know how you would fix such a thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're locking up. They're definitely grabbing more than you would hope. So we'll have to just see what they make for adjustments on the pit stop.
Take a replay. 98. Monster Energy car, Tyler Hertz looking get really sideways, and that's that arrow thing right there. 19 and Brandon Jones gets right up underneath the bumper. Maybe a little bit of help, but nevertheless, so hard to control the car or things like that. Completely different than motorcycle race. I mean, to be able to almost wreck someone and not make any contact is impossible
All right,
on
so
two
that's
wheels.
to go
This
in
is one thing
stage
that
one,
amazed
and
me in the car
leader.
racing stuff. The NASCAR is
Looks
like,
like Daniel
gosh,
Emerson
can
closing
loosen
a
you up,
little
lift
bit.
me up without even touching you.
Yeah, that's just part of the art of race
Oh
driving.
wow, he's
It's
almost
hard
on
to see
top of him.
one to go. Can he get there?
You might be able to get
On
there,
the
but
left,
can he get by? That's the other question. By the way, I don't want it to go on unsaid that Bert just referred to drivers as they. They get that way sometimes. Interesting.
I'm the 54 of Denny Hamlin. I'm not sure if I want to win the stage. If never can get there, he's running for the Xfinity Series full time. I'll just go ahead and let him go. It doesn't look like him.
Oh, there goes Hamlin. Oh my God, he just spun.
Caution comes out.
And Hammer's gonna win the stage.
That's how big of a gap he had in second.
Wow.
How about
And he just lost it and went around.
Hamlin, as good as he is here at Darlington, spins on his own, putting out a
Wow.
trying to get
He
by the
just lost
74.
it. And around he went.
And Hammer drives right on by to win stage one. Getting Hamlin to have an hands full in stage two.
People everywhere living with type 2 diabetes are waking up to what's possible with Revelsys. Revelsys works differently than any other diabetes pill to lower blood sugar in all three of these ways. Increases insulin when you need it, decreases sugar, and slows
Hamlin just spun on his own.
people taking Revelsys lower their blood sugar and reached an A1C of less than 7. People taking Revelsys lost up to 8 pounds. Revelsys isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Revelsys if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer, or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if allergic to it. Stop Revelsys and get medical help right away for a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Tell you, skin problems or changes. Taking Revelsys with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Wake up to what's possible with Revelsys.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. With Jordan Fish just saying a bunch of stuff about Dan Hamlin. I was starting to. I don't know if when I first saw it, I was like, I wasn't sure if it was legit at first because it was starting to sound like a hoax to me. So we don't even know what really happened. So I'm like, I mean, that's not my business. So it's between Denny and Jordan. So yeah. Anyway, excuse me for a moment. Grandma, look at me to pour the water out.
Look at these Marcos pizzas. So many toppings and so many choices. And with $3 off any large specialty pizzas, I'll turn these tasty choices into lots of very tasty decisions. Marcos, pizza lovers, get it.
Hamlin's bad.
Just an Algar had a good run early. Coming to the end of this, he drives in turn 3. Watch this car. He completely loses it. Haley underneath him, Burton on the outside of him. Oh, that's tight. Haley was having big trouble with wanting to go to that stage.
We're going to go. This is right before the checker for the stage when 74 just holds Denny down. Doesn't even give way. Not sure if he was anticipating Denny to go around the 74 was thinking right there, not to give it the benefit of the doubt, think that 54 was going to go around him, but we'll see.
I bet Denny Hamlin's not giving the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, it's all four cars already.
Bill Gregson finished second in the stage. Jeff, those brake issues, they'll have a conversation with you under the caution. Listen.
All right, I'm back.
Steve Owens a moment ago, Steve, anything you can do on this pit stop? He simply said no, and the problem doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So Doug Gregson might have to deal with this for the rest of the race.
Well, I'm sort of concerned of why it's so confusing. Is 3 and 4 is the narrow end of the racetrack. It's where the brake pressure is applied the most.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that too.
And if you are having some sort of problem, you would think it would be consistent. So I would basically fit this 9-car, change all 4 tires, and just see if there's any obvious problem, right?
The road is now open. It was closed earlier. There was actually a fire on Pit Road. Looked like maybe the 8 of Sam Mayer. Some issues down there on Pit Road, but now coming for certain parties.
And thanks to the Denny Hamlin spin, 32nd to first for Daniel Hemrick. He gets the stage win of those 10K points. Number 1 cloud point as well. That 1 cloud point very valuable. Hemrick's in the car, way too free. Can't get back to the gas like he left so much rear split. Further forward, Noah Gregson said aside from all the brake issues, his car way too free. That's the investment they're going to make great right in the South Park.
Right, with another straight AJ Allmendinger, you see that red foot of the right rear was really loose that entire run. Henry got near the wall, just did not have the right rear grip. Meanwhile, for his teammate at the bottom of the street, Justin Haley, it was the opposite. Very tight in that 11 car. Could not get the turn that he wanted. And you guys mentioned sitting on the 8, he had a fire in the right front. As we see, Justin Haley gets off the road first. He got the car already.
Rest of 3 spots gained by Justin Haley. Will line him back up for the race car. Stage 2.
So, the history of building the best trucks. And according to just about anybody who can have a trophy, Ray currently builds the best trucks. So if you're shopping for a truck today, here it is. If you're shopping in the past, good luck with that. That was then. This is Ram.
Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2021 Ram 1500 models.
Look at these Marco's pizzas. So many toppings and so many choices. And with $3 off any large specialty pizzas, I'll turn these tasty choices into lots of very tasty decisions. Marco's, pizza lovers, get it. I'm on my God.
Next round up, Dave.
With Voltaren Upgrades Clean Gel, my husband's got his moods back.
An alternative to pills, Voltaren is the first full prescription strength gel for powerful arthritis pain relief. Voltaren, a joy of movement.
Adding strawberries to the sangria.
You're invited to join 16 daredevils on a crisscrossing journey across the world of speed. Sitting in a place with full front in the sun. Where will it end? Who will rip up these moments of joy? Time will tell. But for now, relax. The NASCAR playoffs begin in Darlington tomorrow on BCS.
Yeah, you're seeing right. We're on this back. We're talking big matchups. It's huge. We've got the Buccaneers. What is that? Not the Buccaneers right now. Not that. There we go. The chance. It's Tom Brady box coming out against the Cowboys. Not a bunch of dusty guys on horses. What is this? Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys. Exactly. And the return of Dak Prescott. Cowboys Bucks. America's favorite game. Not the game I need. NFL kickoff. Thursday on NBC.
Daniel Hemrick making his stage win here at Darlington and looking at Rudolph Morgan's victory lane. Maybe his first ever trip victory lane. One of NASCAR's top 3 series could happen. today.
Oh yeah, Dan Hammer.
Winning stage one, a good first step in that. Now, Haley and Allmendinger lead the field back to the restart.
Well, they're going to Sam Mayer's race.
Stage one. Thought he was going to get a win. That first round racetrack. Well, the things got worse. He leading the road. The car in front of him is going so slow. He tries to pass him.
Oh wow.
And then the star has no idea he's there. Ends up making contact.
Well, before that, I thought that Denny Hamlin got crossed up on where his pit stop was. I'm like, what's happened? He pulled in the wrong pit stop. Then got a nice replay there. The star is just going too slow. Didn't want to get past him.
That was fast on the left. Let's check in from the Peacock pit box. And we got KB and Brad down there. Guys,
It's crazy. So we had somebody getting to the left rear. We got one that caught on fire. We got some bad works. That was on pit road. That wasn't even on the racetrack.
And listen, we had Denny Hamlin pull out the textbook today. Show us how to race the racetrack, how to pass people, set people up, how to spin and not hit anything, and how to rip on pit roads. So it's been absolutely crazy down here from this side. It doesn't look like much, but you see it's right by the heart of Goodyear. You know, the concern is with the left turn left, it should get better, right? The right front tire turns away from that gate. We're just going to have to see. That's a really big part of the sidewall right there. We'll have to see some smoke. It looks like there's room, but we'll just have to keep an eye on it, okay?
So Justin Allgaier went from leading this race to 5 to 7 seconds, and then that near skid at 3 and 4 behind the leaders. His right front was extremely high wear on that tire. Your representative said that's just the look of a tire that has been worn away completely. That's why he was having so many penalties on those guys.
The wider part, that's fabric. The rubber's completely on. Then you see those crazy little stripes all the way around. And what happens is once it wears through, it actually picks up a piece of that fabric, unwind like a ball of yarn, basically. So that's why it looks like it does. I can show you that tire, 0. Party.
They see him check in with Chris Gayle real quick at right front for Denny Hamlin after that pit road contact. They beat his spot and big clearance to right front. So we'll see on the restart all together if it is indeed okay, but they decided not to make the pair. So
It may not rub, but it's certainly going to hurt the performance of that car. That thing's moved in pretty far.
And we're ready for the start of stage 2 from Darlington.
All right, time for stage 2.
2 Conley cars making up row 1, and a big jump for Daniel Henry leading into turn number 1 at 18. Side by side for the 3rd position, Henry now off the racetrack. And a battle for the lead. AJ Allmendinger goes by on the outside. Allmendinger leading in Darlington.
I don't think that's something he ever thought he'd call, Rick. He just didn't sound like a guy super confident to be here. Said he did learn some stuff the last time, but you know, it's been a heck of a month for AJ, so why not take the lead here and Darlington as well?
You know how good a month it was in August for AJ Allmendinger, but also Colin Racing. Remember, back in the spring year, they did not have very fast cars. They actually went back to the onboard and told me, coming into this weekend, they changed 12 more things on each of those cars to try and be different than the last time they were here at Darlington. Right now, 2 cars there. They didn't have to fight. Opportunity to talk to AJ Allmendinger earlier this morning. I asked him about this track. He says, man, this place hasn't historically been that good of a track for me in my cup days. Quite frankly, he says, I'd be happy with the top 5. So he's a good spot to do that right now. You surely have to think with as much success as he has had here at recent, he's rolling on some serious momentum right now.
AJ out front, and here's what AJ has seen 3 races on this racetrack.
It goes off really to turn 1, and then once I get to turn 2, I'm like, no, I'm still going to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Then I get to 3, I'm like, okay, still don't have that figured out. But I got to 4, I'm like, no, didn't figure that one out either. So once I get those 4 corners figured out, it'd be pretty good here. I'm glad that he's not the only one that felt like that racing this racetrack. I can tell you that much. You are not alone, AJ Allmendinger.
So it's not race only here for him. It's like that every single racetrack I've ever worked on. So, but you know, well, he indicates the king of low expectations, right? Like, hey, man, I'm selling, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go out there and win this thing.
It's definitely working right now for AJ Allman next stage. Running in seventh position is Austin Stendrick, chasing Allman now for that regular season championship and the 15 bonus points that come with it. We're talking to Brian Wilson about making up the gap that he needs to now, having led that decision all season long. He said, I've got 9 opportunities, 3 stages.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That was a hard hit for the 19. Hey.
Two Gibbs cars side by side with a third Gibbs car right behind it, and there was a contact between the 18 and the 19, and the 19 definitely got the worst end.
You go, you can see it coming through the inside dimmer down there low.
There's a replay.
There's the
Oh.
talk about that transition. That's what I felt when I was in the
Well, that
NBC
wasn't going to
cars.
work.
You feel the transition from the new patch to the old track. The car probably just got a little bit light. I'm assuming loses grip, Jeff. Yeah, just side by side over there.
Kind of too late to get rid of him. He's already won some races, so that's probably not going to happen. I mean, Jones hasn't had luck at this track either, well, aside from that win last year.
Little subtle change. Watch it now, just a little bit. That rear end gets light, and try to hold on to it. Little stuff like that always just, I just couldn't believe. Just
Wow. That was a hard hit. But of course, he can get hit with all of them, unfortunately. So.
I've been in a lot of races lately.
At this point, Jones is probably going to have to win a race or two.
Daniel Henrik also went on to say, in that strip, I was not about to put my left side outside of it. So that would put us in a bad spot. So already that grip strip playing a big factor. He was saying, well, I was all my left side down there. We put us in a bad spot. I wasn't going to do it.
But Jeff, my question to you, they're coming through that patch to get onto the old surface. And where that car gets like, for expertise, through there to load that rear end up to create more grip. Because on motorcycles, that's what you do. You see this, there's going to be a little transition there. So you want to keep the power to the ground so it kind of blows through there, soaks up that transition. What do you do in a situation like that?
I ain't looking at it as fast as head right here. There's a car right behind you, right? He's trying to make an advance on the car from him, Brandon Jones, and he just don't want to, you know, it's like, I got this spot's mine, and I'm not going to lift, I'm not going to turn left, because I don't want to get on that old asphalt.
You got to fight for the same real estate, and one of them is the course on the road.
Once upon a time, there was a princess with really long hair who was waiting for a prince to come save her. Not really. Who has time for that? She ordered herself a ladder with Prime one-day delivery, and she was out of there. But now, her just realized and the prince she's everything. With Voltaren arthritis pain gel, my husband got his moves back.
An alternative to pills, Voltaren is the first full prescription strength gel for powerful arthritis pain relief. Voltaren, the joy of movement. This is the summer you taught them what it means to serve. The summer of holding happiness by the ton. And the hardware by the handful, where traditions were passed down on the tailgate And the only thing more powerful than the feeling was the truck that took you to it during the Grand Labor Day sales event. Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2021 Ram 1500 models.
So what came first, the grilled cheese or the burger?
So you know the burger had come first. You go back 100 years. Cheese has been around 100 years, but
Okay, Sonic grilled cheeseburger. So
wow, this is a good debate.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint in over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace around the block. When you need in stock with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need. And since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free.
The FedEx Cup playoffs final stop, Atlanta, Georgia. And the Tour Championship winner gets the PGA Tour's ultimate prize, plus $15 million. Final round coverage tomorrow on NBC. Ricky, you got a lot of off-road on motorcycle with two wheels. When you talking about this trip, did you notice that transition when you were in the car today? Well, I did. I could feel it. I'm wondering if it's getting worse. But it just upsets these cars. We talked about this one thing I noticed when I was racing NASCAR for a short time. I mean, the speeds that these guys are going, it does not take much to upset these cars. You see right there, and I just wonder if it's going to continue to get worse. It's some great camera work by our crew there showing how aggressive that transition is. And that's exactly what I felt. It didn't feel like it was as bad as what we're seeing right here during this race. And this track is already hard enough to get through. You heard AJ Allmendinger talking about it, and now I believe they tried to make it better for the racers. Do you think they made it worse? You know, well, I don't know if they tried to make it better. The track was coming up. You know, that's why they had to fix it. They didn't want to make it. They just didn't have a choice. Well, Jeff, just to add on what you were talking about there, Ricky, AJ Allmendinger came on the radio after those couple of laps. Under Brienne, the leader, and said, I'm getting a weird tire shape through that new pavement, and especially on the exit over that bump. And I think we see, we saw with some of the cars we see cars on older tires almost spin the rear when you go through that transition. So it definitely added a very difficult scenario for that turn before the water got grip. But that's why I look at some speed. So you go back today about 100, almost 143 miles an hour down there, right? So that's the exit to the area we're talking about versus today, it's about 103 miles an hour. So what does that do? That's it on the back stretch, and now you're slower. It's hard to see, but we're taking a spot right here, entering turn 3. That matters because the guys, you're looking at they're over 4 miles an hour slower. So it seems like that patch either has less grip or it's the bump that the other two drivers are talking about in the other booth break that you kind of have to prepare for. Rick and I were having a conversation earlier. It's all about aero. I can tell you when the splitter pops off the ground a couple inches, not good for the aero platform. Again, that was just 4 months ago when they were here before. So get ready for the restart on the there. And Haley, there's a bird making up the top 5.
More wheel spin.
Probably with a much better restart. Everybody outside did not get going. Let's get a big stack up this 98. So I gotta go 3, 5, 6 in line. 20. Harrison Burton just in front of that 98 Riley Burton. Yeah, the 20 of Harrison Burton here won a couple times in the Xfinity Series. This year, still with the top. The 2 of Ryan Snyder also has won. Got his first career win this year at Homestead earlier. So he's locked into the playoffs. Great shot right here, right along the south point. Riley Burton. That's one of my favorite views right here. This in-car really gives you great perspective. How close they get to the ball right here. You can hear and listen to that throttle. Look at that throttle. Get as much grip as possible. Trying to get out of the throttle, back to the throttle as quick as possible. This is what he needs to do right here. Get him behind Denny Hamlin. Take some notes right here. Denny Hamlin gets hit on the clinic today, coming from behind several times. What a great opportunity to learn. is. Let's do this radio.
I have no idea what they're gonna do. When I bought them, I just think I don't know if it's 80%. But they care for pretty good. But just up on the road has been for 50 years.
That was the conversation they had. Riley not too sure what he's doing. That's the better spot. Now he's calling Tyler Reddick. That's not bad either, guys.
Every time it comes to mind, Jeff, we talk about road grip racetracks. You see it running wide out against the walls. I'm trying to have a mixed up. This is the third one off the field. So top drivers showing their, veteran wisdom when it comes to a worn-out racetrack.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Really nice to have Oliver Askew back in IndyCar. Can't wait to see what he can do in that 45 car.
Brings so much experience in this field like Danny Hamlin running around Lion Snyder here. That'll be for the ninth position.
Ooh, haven't heard that one. Colom Ilott will drive number 77 for Guncoat. Guncoat's at Port. I can't wait to see that team. That should be a new name.
Different combinations through the track, just trying to pick up on that, and also learn how to set up their motorcycles. Very neutral bike position, so it works well everywhere.
And there goes Gregson to the lead.
There's no better way to learn. I talked about on the broadcast of Monster Energy Supercross. It's like these rookies, these younger riders get behind these veterans. There's no better way, no better learning lesson.
Lesson just learned right there by AJ Allmendinger. The no track got a pretty good car and was able to get by for the lead. So Gregson's out for Allmendinger back to second. And then right there is Austin Cindric fighting with Allmendinger for the regular season championship.
Guys, one of the things that can happen when you have a handling condition on this car, you start to use one of those guys where it's the right front or the right rear. In AJ Allmendir's case, it is the right rear. And when you do that, it comes down to just continuing to force in a place like this. He just lost the lead there. Obviously, he's finding extended all Cindric there with his lead second, but really struggling with the right rear grip inside that 16 car right now. Really trying to baby it. Those cars are shutting out this really quick.
Oh, that. Oh, such. Oh, he was known for that incident.
Noah Gregson out in front here at Darlington. And Noah, another one of those drivers looking for his first win of 2021. We go that far, not stuck with this. Okay, I'm ready to come in now. Hello. Serious now, I'm serious. The first to come is strong.
Yeah, I got it. So you people money on more than just car insurance. So Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich with real mayo, pickles, and a quarter-pound filet. As far as I can see, get comfy. It's gonna be a while. This thing's huge. Get the Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich for just $3.99. It's finger picking good.
Check that out. Internet that's one step ahead.
Yeah. All right, so we're done with that.
Okay, Shell. Mine says the target.
Okay, that's fast.
Yeah, that's because you all have the same internet. Xfinity X5. There's no power bank. It keeps one up in itself.
Yeah, all guys slid up.
This is the electric card. Yeah. And these cards,
Make the playoffs and start playing NASCAR playoffs grid challenge today. Make start points for the drivers you think will advance to the draft at NASCAR.com/playoff grids. Get a chance to win $10,000 in cash. If you're watching NASCAR Study Series Sports Clips, haircuts VFW.
Oh, it's hard for quite a while. Because now his left side's on that apron. Just almost got away from him.
And did he come up on like speed conversion? See, huge.
He was loose. When he got down there on the bottom, got the left side on the apron, he just unloaded his car. He was loose all the way through that corner.
Big difference between motorcycle racing and car racing. You make a little wiggle like that, supercross, you're able to regroup. You don't lose so much momentum. Boom, you can make up that time back real quick. It's going to take just several laps to get that momentum back. It's another thing that I would have to learn. My time here is like I was so used to just recovering from mistakes so quickly. I didn't realize that at this point that wasn't going to happen. See his regrouping as Ricky points out now. He'll be fine in turns 1 and 2. He says that's a great end of the track for him. And 3 and 4, 2 for 3 in off the corner and plowing through the center. So handle uses on one end, but a good one on the other.
Welcome to Darlington.
Right.
I mean, that's the problem here. It's hard to get too into the same. I will say, Jeff, you and I agree, though. If I had to have a car good anywhere, I'd like to choose 3 and 4. I think you can defend okay in 1 and 2. It's so narrow, so fast. Now, this end of the racetrack, which is where I think Jamie Hamlin, who we're on board with right now with the Toyota stand, is so good. If you're just not good down here, there's just not much you can do.
Yeah, that's right. This end of the racetrack, to me, this is where the race is won. You win it down here in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, it looks cool. It's really fast. You know, you're driving there, you're beating back on the car, you're getting away against the wall. Just max out your grip. That 20-car here's a really loose right there. Whoa. It won't get better with that 54 behind you.
Yeah, they're trying to take 50 away from Bird. Bird powering up on the wall, though, and staying in front of that 54.
I look at mine.
The strength that he has, seemed like he was hitting his own line. He wasn't worried about what Denny was going to do. Just worried, focused on getting his car to do the best that he could do.
Now he has to adjust. Now he's got he's behind him now. Yet getting behind him, and now his car's going to drive completely different. See right here, the my center going off of here.
Trying to take that second spot away. And these two fighting through it. Check all the near hit the wall.
That's what I talked about earlier, guys. Nobody went through there side by side. You didn't do it, and that's why, because it doesn't work. The other thing there is, 20 years ago, doesn't ride in there besides Tinder. You just were taught you can't do it.
4 laps to go. Staying on the right side. That's fine. No, nothing crazy.
Can't go ever right there. The 18 is thinking, my goodness, those 2 guys coming back to play.
Breaks it all the bigger difference. 1, 2, 3, and now Denny Hamlin is up to 4. Coming up on 3 laps to go.
That higher entry. 54 is going to
successfully clears on the digger.
All right, final lap, stage 2.
Last lap of stage 2.
Oh, we're about to go 3 wide.
Not sure where the 20's going down there in the apron.
We tight.
3 wide for 1 and 2 of Darlington.
Hey, look at this back.
It goes out. Oh,
It's almost about to be 4 wide almost.
That is crazy.
And it's going to be Noah Gregson.
And Gregson's going to win the stage.
Gregson's going to hold on. He will win stage 2.
Wow.
Three spots in the last corner.
That was a big move by
I'll tell you what, this is why I love stage racing. These guys are absolutely going for it, man. You know, that was so much fun to watch.
Hey, how about Dylan in the top 10? Awesome.
So you don't go too wide. Go 3 wide.
So it was Henrik, who's never won in NASCAR. He won stage 1. Noah Gregson, he hasn't won in 2021. He won stage 2.
A lot of people, they're dealing with COPD is you're walking the home. If I had something to help me breathe better, everything would be fun and nice. But I still have bad days, flare-ups, which can permanently damage my lungs. My lungs need protection against flare-ups. So, it's time to get real. Because in the real world, our lungs deserve the real protection of Breastreed. Breastreed gives you better breathing, symptom improvement, and flare-up protection. It's the first and only COPD medicine approved to reduce flare-ups by 52%.
Breastreed won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breastreed more than prescribed. Breastreed may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
For real protection, ask your doctor about Breastreed. It's bleeding, the wings bleeding in the sky.
Time doesn't heal, it doesn't fix things, but time makes the trauma less sharp.
It's flu. Labor Day's no time to be relaxed.
I'm resting. You're going to big ride.
Because of the hot truck deals at Elk Grove Dodge.
Get rid of 1,500 big horse.
Now for Labor Day at Elk Grove Dodge. Get brand off MSRP on the 21 Ram 1500 big horn quad Gale 4x4s. Over 40 of that savings. That's 8 grand off the 2021 Ram 1500 big horn quad cabs.
And all that money saved about big horse. If you meet Andre,
Only at Elk Grove Dodge. Elk Grove Automall and online at elkgrovedodge.com.
Introducing Xfinity Rewards, our very own way of thanking you just for being with us.
And that was crazy that at the end, just love to see it.
Xfinity mobile benefits and exclusive experiences, like a chance to win tickets to see Watch What Happens Live. The longer you've been with us, the more rewards you can get, like sharpening your cooking skills with a top chef. Join for free on the Xfinity app and watch all the rewards float in. Our thanks, your rewards.
What incredible racing we have seen at the end of stage 2 here for the Xfinity Series. Tomorrow is the Cup Series turn. That's right, 6 o'clock. Late afternoon, early evening race for the Cup Series, and it is the first race of the playoffs. Callers coming in, getting ready for tomorrow's race.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Who cares about the playoff?
Yes, sir.
They're coming to pit road, I think, this time by. And they.
However, Timmy Hamlin has been so impressive today, finishes second in that stage after the spin at the end of stage 1. Nice and clean in that stage, being very patient. He said, I need to last time. I need a little bit more. This is a little turn for the stage. Not second. 10 stage points today. He came for that team. He said, no break points for that stage, which was nice for him. Freed up as he went along, Dave.
12 stage points total now for Austin Cindric, who, remember, is going to try to put a piece of steak on the front of this.
Race on pit road, Gregson wins that race.
So a lot of drama here today. I think the biggest thing is that match and the transition. Just see the cars literally coming off the corner and certainly put a twist on the races. As this track wasn't hard enough already, right? The guy could drive a year ago race on the cross race. It's like,
Yep, they're on the flat huddle. Remember, restarting 20 miles, damage to the right front fender, prevented the tire change from making a clean change. They came back down pit road to make sure all the lane nuts were tight.
Player has been before. No, he has locked himself in based on points now into the playoffs. Still has not found victory lane yet.
All right, here we go, Faust.
Trying to hold off Allmendinger trying to utilize the fresh tire. Clear to the bottom of the racetrack. Allmendinger going to take the lead away again at Darlington. And now here comes the 54. Denny Hamlin behind the wheel. Trying to get that car back to Rudolph Mortgage victory lane. So Herb, you're the guy here that's won all the races. You've had some success. How hard do you push with 49 to go? Or are these drivers at this point trying to save any time? I pushed hard every lap. That's just, but not 100% was some others 90%. I wasn't one of those real aggressive drivers. So I had to push my car to the limit. That's how I had success here. Some other guys like an Allmendinger, but no other guys really push right there. They might have to back theirs off just a little bit more. It's just subtle little change.
Cutter made a giant penis. I think we can do that with Blue House. Oh, I feel like this is going to be the big Blue House that we're all used to.
Drooling over how.
It's you. Did you just roll around some shit or something? No. Nice. Ted. It's you. Did you just roll around some shit or something? No. It's you. Did you just roll around some shit or something? No. Nice. Ted. head. It's you. Did you just roll around some cheese or something? No. Nice. That's Thomas. Hey, Thomas. Okay, we're 34 seconds in, and things have gotten so wild. Sorry, Tutter. Sometimes I'm a retard there. I better hurry up and get that box. The big shady dad. Being in a tent, it's kind of like being in a tent. Great observation. Barry? Give me a seizure here. What is going on?
You got something behind your back?
Yes, I do.
Is it perhaps maybe? My box now. Oh, my box!
Good thing. Wait a minute.
Nope, yellow. Oh.
I gotta go back. That was too funny.
What? Oh. Oh. Damn, that 98. Wow, that 98 destroyed. Dang, that car's on fire. Of course, Herbst cannot catch a fucking break in this fucking race. Well, the sport in general. It's at the point now, Eric, where it's not even funny at this point now. Don't care what anyone else says. I'm sorry if I'm being negative and all, but of course, Riley Herbst cannot catch a fucking break. Then he just rear end. All right, good job, Tommy Joe Martins. Yeah. And he cannot catch a break in this. Wow. Of course, Herbst can't catch a break for now. And of course, he gets the fucking hate all the time. Oh wait, never mind. They're saying it's not really Herbst's fault. I mean, I like Tommy Joe Martin's guys, but come on. I'm at the point now where he's gonna have to win a race at this point now. Yeah, I'm at the point now where it sucks Riley Herbst still gets. It sucks Riley Herbst still gets ridiculed and hate, and it's not even funny at this point. God, Riley Herbst has bad luck. Pretty much, he got LePay. Apparently, his Tommy Joe Martin's engine blew up or something. Even though I didn't see smoke, but it could be other one. Yeah, Timmy Hill. It's just best that he pits. But I have to admit, I wonder, Eric, what was your take on last weekend's Cup race? I wonder. Just curious about that. I mean, it was cool to see Ryan Blaney win back to back. Don't get me wrong. The racing was good. Yeah, it was typical Daytona with the wrecks and all, but the racing elsewhere was good. Yeah, I know the playoffs don't belong in NASCAR, but yeah. I never thought I'd see the day Blaney won back-to-back races in his career and twice in the body armor car, and he did. And I never thought I'd see the day Blaney and Bubba Wallace would finish 1-2. I didn't think it would happen, but it did. Not complaining about it, just saying that. It's also cool to see people like, what's their names? BJ McLeod, Josh Balicki. They got finishes. Same with Justin Haley. Sucks Chris Buescher couldn't get the win, even though it would have been bad considering he got disqualified because of the track bar or whatever it's called. Oh, damn, Daniel Hemrick got screwed over. Timmy Hill, you should have just pitted. And I haven't seen it yet. I got the notification for it, but I haven't seen it yet. I'll check it out afterwards, as I always do. And also, all those videos I was mentioning in the past, yes, I have watched them already. Carson Ware and Colin Garrett are still on the lead lap, which is interesting. Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget when these videos came out.
The 7 Hawkeye are now going to the bottom side. He chose the top line in that restart. That they would maybe interrupt it. So the point to him was, well, you've got to make this work. And as you see, that only first before, he's anyway.
I did see Herbst get out too, but he was okay in that. I've just been frustrated with Herbst's DNFs as of late, aside from the top 10s. Yeah, Michael Nett's running good.
Harrison right there went to the top of the racetrack. Saw Algar lead at the lap before. This is the area right here, Ricky, where Harrison's trying to protect it. Algar's trying to take it back.
Almost looks like he dives into the corner just a little bit and tries to get a good run up off the corner. But the trajectory of his career, he's done a fantastic job, doing really well in each division that he's done. As a young athlete driver, that is super, super hard to do. So I respect the talent to be able to manage everything, not just the racing, but the off the track stuff is what I really struggled with early on in my career. And I was taking off a little bit too fast, making the steps from one class to another.
There's a bird holding on to the fourth spot, but it's still getting hammered up for the field. NASCAR nonstop will visit them.
Check that out. Internet that's one step ahead.
Yeah. Well, mine's always been like that.
Okay, Joe. Mine's not so hard.
Okay, that's fast.
My internet's so fast, it keeps up.
Yeah, that's because you all have the same internet. Xfinity X5. It's so powerful, it keeps one upping itself.
Yeah, I just saved a whole lot of money by switching to that game.
We should take a closer look, Geico. Geico insures way more than cars, boats, motorcycles, even RVs. Geico insures RVs. What's an RV?
The thing we've been stuck on for 5 years.
Wait, I'm not a real person. We've been over this, Jeff. There's stickers. I'm not a real person.
Deep breaths, Jeff.
What's a sticker? Take a closer look at Geico. Great savings and a whole lot more.
Subway has so much food. I ran out of time last night. I'll take it.
Thanks, Dad.
Spokesperson refresh.
Someone just upped their ranking. Open up with some more class makers. Looking at you guys. Got a refresh?
How many people have done this?
That means
Henrik's recovered a little bit.
And Hardy multi-brand. Completely. Seriously? I didn't even need to finish. See you next time.
September 24th to 26th. NBC, Golf, and Peacock. 18 laps to go. NASCAR's mini series for flips. Haircuts VFW 200 from Darlington Raceway. Right now, it's Denny Hamlin up front. Good battle here. Continue. You've seen it all on NASCAR nonstop. Between Harrison Burton in the 20 and the 7 of Justin Allgaier.
Yeah, I turned on to the F1 race last weekend, and then I realized the race is over. Only 3 laps in. The only good thing about that race was both Williams cars got top 10 finish, especially George Russell with that podium. They've done this. I'm sorry, they've raced in the rain before, but they couldn't do it this time. I just don't. I mean, I still want the drivers to be safe and all, but still,
The discipline, the mental discipline that I have right now, Harrison Burton is showing us. All over, just pounding them, working that inside, trying to make it happen. It takes some serious discipline. I'm really amazed. I love seeing younger drivers have that kind of ability to be able to do that.
Jeff, you talked about the art of this game. Tyler Green, the spotter for Harrison Burton, knows that as well. He said,
Noah Gregson's closing in on the race lead.
Steve, I gotta ask you, watching this new patch and the transition into the old Darlington pavement, you get ready for the playoffs tomorrow in the Cup Series. You gonna adjust your car and setup based on what you see today?
Yeah, we see that some hours outside their parking here, but there are some small tweaks you can make before you have to put them on the grid tomorrow. I think if I'm a crew chief watching this here, watch this 54. When it comes through here, just pops right up over that area. Maybe there's something you're gonna do with the front shocks. Try to make that transition more important. We talk so much about the grip on that area of the racetrack. It seems like the transition on and off the patch is a big issue.
Hey, Steve, I would argue Denny Hamlin's really only using what he needs to use. He mentioned that in the last one. Ricky, you talked about that as well. That's that veteran savvy coming through a masterclass in patience. Now, that's a weird word to use in the racing world. Patience is what Denny Hamlin's showing right now. All the Supercross multi-time champion has patience put into your game. Oh, 100% now. Many times I wasn't the fastest guy, and I ended up winning just because I was the smartest guy. This is what you're seeing right here. Denny Hamlin, he's only going to do what he needs to do. He doesn't need to win by 5, 10 car lengths. He needs to win by 1 car length. Hey, the points stay the same. The check cash is the same. So, yeah, absolutely. Especially the older you get, as long as you win, here's how far you win by.
Hey, Ricky, teach me something about motocross. Here we have spotters, radios, crew chiefs giving a gap. When you're a rider out there, is it just the signboard every time by, or are there areas of the track you can find second place, with your own vision?
Yeah, you got the signboard, of course, but then you can always take a peek to your side, move your head, look around, especially in 180 corners. You'll check your peripheral vision.
So, Ricky, I want to know, if we're talking about these guys on roll tires, managing tires, what about motocross?
You guys have to manage the race, or you just go full speed from the time you get rolling. Yeah, you got to manage yourself strength-wise. You don't want to go out too hard because the races are long. They take a lot of cardiovascular strength. So finding that balance of where you won't blow up when it starts. And then, of course, the bike still lasts no problem. The races are so short.
Michael, man.
Always adjusting to the track.
Oh. Oh, there's the 7th caution.
Well, so much for trying to stay out. Seemed the tire went down or something.
Let's listen into the 54th inning game. Frustrated.
Denny thought he could just cruise all the way to the finish line, but no. They're coming to pit road. Now the crew has to go to work.
And Denny Hamlin was not happy that that caution came out. But before the first 50 tires within the car, good enough, but that was Chris Gale's reassurance to him. Listen, we still have the car beat. Don't worry about it. No, Grayson, his car was a little bit free. And when he finally got to see that 54 out of his windshield, he fell out the Denny Hamlin. And then also on pit road, the 7th of the just now,
he is indeed. He just thinks the 4 tires would ask if there were any adjustments he needed. He goes, no, I just need grip. They will slap a piece of tape on the front too. Change the handling there a little bit on the 7. Drag race for the lead off of pit road.
Oh, who's going to get it? Who cares to go 1 light faster?
And it looked like it was Hamlin that won that race. Very close and tight. Hamlin and Grayson Harrison first.
I think Hemrick lost some spot.
Look at these Marco's pizzas. So many toppings and so many choices. And with $3 off any large specialty pizzas, I'll turn these tasty
choices into lots of very tasty decisions. Marco's Beef Brothers Made.
We could always or 10. So come into IHOP, pancakes, burgers, burritos, and introduce yourself.
Voltaren arthritis pain gel. My husband got it back.
An alternative to pills, Voltaren is the first full prescription strength gel for powerful arthritis pain relief. Voltaren, the joy of movement.
Hi, welcome to Sonic.
Oh. Well, oh. Well, Denny Hamlin just got a penalty, a big time. Dang, it's like Joe Gibbs can't seem to do anything right today. Oh, what the? Landon Castle on the front row with Daniel Hamrick. Oh, pretty. With the crowd making that much noise, yeah, it sounds like talented. You know, I would like nothing more than to see Daniel Hamrick winning. Oh, all right, here we go. Ow. At least Castleman missed this. Well, that didn't work. And there goes Daniel Hamrick. Still going. Still green. Still. Oh, Allmendinger's out of 16 slow. 3 laps to go. Looks like. Oh wow, there's debris on the track. Caution's out for debris. Wow. We're going to overtime with 2 laps to go. Man, I thought Hemrick was gonna have it.
Okay, drivers, Gregson and Sidra, 1 and 2, Harrisonburg 3. What lane do you choose with just a 2-lap sprint here in overtime?
Well, he did get it going, so I don't see why they would throw a caution, but whatever. So I didn't think Hemrick was, or 16 or whoever was going to scatter debris on the back stretch. Dang, Ryan Sieg, Jeremy Clements, Alex LeBay in the top 10.
Well, the pass for the win has come in the final 2 laps, each of the last 3 races. We're seeing here tonight. Everything we talked all day long about, not testing, trying not to go too wide, forget everything we said. Because for this next 2 laps, I don't even care if it's all the race day.
It's fine. We'll get over it.
Is this track though? So they're working on the 16. And AJ over there saying that this is one of his favorite tracks, but maybe next week will be one of his favorite tracks because of Richmond race. But that's again race before the end of the regular season for the Xfinity Series. That's no win on NXS at 2:30 Eastern. That's the first double header for Richmond on Saturday. Places to go before the playoffs begin. So Brisbane and Bristol is where the Xfinity Series ends the regular season. Both track, yeah, both usually such a top race. Short track Richmond.
There's been lots of good. Welcome back to the live stream, Christian. There's been lots of crazy racing so far. We've had different drivers at the lead. We've had different drivers leading. What else? I think. Hamlin's led some laps, but then that late race caution caused the drivers to come to pit road, and therefore Hamlin got a penalty for not speeding, but equipment over the wall too early, or too soon, I should say. Now Gregson's up here trying to win a race. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy. Hemrick almost had it, but I have to wait a little bit longer now. Yeah, not go. Regardless of how much people love or hate Gregson, he is overdue for a win. I say that truthfully. Looking back to that restart with Timmy Hill, if I was in Timmy Hill's seat, I would just pit. If I lose spots, oh. You know what? I would have chosen an outside lane but one. Wow, Gregson got a good launch. Kind of looks like he was listening. And Burton up the second. And Jeff Burton up into the top 5 now. Oh, Burton's looking. All right, white flag, 1 lap to go. Did the 9 bobble a little bit? Ugh. Dang, he's saying it in. Oh, here they come. Off turn 4. Noah Gragson wins at Darlington. First win of the year. Finally. Well, 3 junior motorsports cars have won now. At last. About time. Yep, winless streak is over.
Yeah. Definitely needed that. That's for sure. Wow, what a lead.
Well, better late than ever. They went. He was overdue for a win, so. Also looks like Burton brushed the wall too. Dang, they climbing way too high. Oh, there was? Huh, must have. Yeah, I didn't notice. I think I was too focused on Elio winning. I didn't realize. And the tires gone.
That's right. So, welcome to victory lane, my friend. It has been way too long. Yeah, it's been way too long, but first thing I want to say is thank you to all you guys. Myself, the entire Xfinity series, and I hate that the 54 somehow to go on the pit road, but it was pretty fun racing there. I know we made good adjustments on the pit stops. And,
Dang, Alex LeBay got a top 10 to 36.
A lot of frustration this year, and things haven't gone our way, but
Allmendinger finished 20, yeah.
I just can't thank everybody enough on this number 9 team, and I love you, Johnny Morris, and JPC, man, Rusty at Church Timber, everybody who makes this happen. Autograph is they're making it happen again for you next year. But it's a little relaxing now that you have a contract signed for next year. Well, I had to win today. This is my buddy John John's 21st birthday. He lives out in Vegas, so I actually have a flight at like 8:30 to Vegas, but I don't think I'm making that.
I actually can't wait for next week's Xfinity race because Dale Jr. will be racing in it, so that should be fun.
So proud of this team. I believed it the whole time. I knew we were capable.
Oh yeah, I heard about that a few days ago.
That's right. Historic racetrack. A huge amount of fans.
Well, it was. All I can say, it was a good career. Kimmy won a handful of races, and I wish him the very best. That's the only thing I can.
Coach Carmichael, we want to thank you so much for joining us in the broadcast here. Love the fact you brought that energy with us today.
Wow, thank you very much for having me. And what an incredible experience. That's so much respect for all these great drivers in that Xfinity Series and the NASCAR Cup Series. And I can't wait to watch the playoffs tomorrow.
That's what it'll be. The Cup Series will take to the track tomorrow. A lot watching what took place here today. As a lot of people wondering what's going to happen there in turn 2. That new asphalt put down. Well, it didn't affect Noah Gragson. He was able to find a good relay.
Supposed to be like a post race or something. All right, guys, I'm gonna call off my live stream here. Thank y'all for watching. Congrats to Noah Gregson on his first win of the year. With that, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the truck race. All right, see y'all soon. All right, bye everyone. Bye Christian. Bye Eric. Bye everyone. Oh, and happy Labor Day to all of you and your families out there and all that. By the way, reaction's gonna go up in a bit, so stay tuned for that. Bye, Eric. All right. See y'all tomorrow. All right. Peace.